This is Smart Okosin TV. Welcome. Today we are going to give the latest update concerning what is going on in Biafra land and within. Today is another special update. Please, as you are about to watch this video, like, subscribe, and click the notification button for more of our video coming up. And thank you for watching.
For people who don't know, David is the Biafra Lazen in Gambia. So for people who don't know him, David Nana is the Lazen officer of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile in Gambia. Wow. He's doing a very good job there. David,
Mozambique, sir.
David, Mozambique. Okay, Mozambique. Okay. All right. Mozambique. Sorry.
David, you deserve a round of applause. Thank you. All right, Biafra, please go to the mic.
All right, thank you. I hope I'm coming out clear, please.
Clear, sir.
Your Excellency, Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa and IPOB, I thank you so much for your great jobs. And I want to go straight to the question. But I want to draw your attention to the current challenge on Twitter, which has been trending since yesterday and today. I don't know if you are aware of it, but this trend or challenge is that the Afonjas are the ones now telling us who to use his name or who to use his picture for our struggle and of course our fundraising. So these challenges, they are now saying, according to the tweets which I have seen already, they say that you are using Nnamdi Kanu's face for our flyers on fundraising. That if you think, including IPOB, DOS, Nigeria, West Africa Limited, that if you think that you are popular, that you should drop the face and the name of Nnamdi Kanu. So have you seen this online challenge? And
let me tell you, I have seen it. Don't listen to them. It is not me they are attacking. The person they are attacking is Nnamdi Kanu, not me. They know that at this point I call the shot, not Nnamdi Kanu. He's not free, he's not a free man. So all they try to do is to use that particular propaganda so they can silence him completely. So they can take his picture, take him, anything about him out of the mind of our people. And that cannot happen. The IPOB Nigeria criminals did it in the first, they failed. So you think it's the Yoruba, Afonja people that is going to do it for them and succeed? When the IPOB Nigeria could not succeed, is it Afonja that will succeed? Forget them. What they are trying to do is so that we remove anything Nnamdi Kanu in what we're doing. And then people will forget him. That's all. So they are very mad that all the money they spent to kidnap him from Kenya, he is still being heard of. His name is still ringing bell because of the activity of Simon Ekpa and the Biafra government. So they are mad, looking for every means to remove him and his face from whatever we are doing so that he will be, nobody will remember him again. Even though we are calling for his release using our civil disobedience. But I don't want that picture to be showing anywhere. That's what they are after. You remember when they said they are going to sue me to court, including his own fake siblings? I was asking, where is the court? I'm still waiting for them. Today, where are they? So don't listen to those. All those. I've seen those things now. Let them continue to propagate the awareness of Biafra. That's what they do. When they think that they are attacking me, that's what they're actually promoting what we're doing. For those who don't understand what we're doing, they will go and start searching for Simon Ekpa. And then they will look at what we're doing and listen to media and see that Nigeria, the fuel is now 1,000 something. What can we do? This boy is shouting for a division of Nigeria, where he's providing a better solution for his people. Oh, let us support him more. Let us go our own way. Look at our Maka sister, for example. Nigeria government come for her head. Immediately, within 24 hours, the Biafra government took action. We begin to write Canada, begin to write, and we are ready to provide anything she needs. That is what government is all about. For your people, for the people, and for your people. Nothing else. And today, She's happy. Even though when you see that the IPOB Nigeria was calling her, making video, recording and started using it for propaganda on social media. Did you see me making broadcasts or any of our media personnel making broadcasts on Amaka? No. But they were calling her and we were saying, oh, we are going to just tell us, just do this, don't worry. That, we are angry that you are communicating with Simon Ekpa. Don't worry, we are going to call people. Which people are you calling? These are unorganized idiots. Unorganized idiot. When a government of Biafra is talking, providing evidences, writing, from a department of foreign affairs, a director, a professor, Joy Irobi, signed a document, provided evidences to the Canadian government, and we are ready to fund till tomorrow to fund the legal fee. That is what government is all about. And that was actually what put the idiot, the Olosho in Abigedebre, to sleeping, becoming a sleeping dog. She was backing. Did you see her back again? Because the people have called her and said, Simon Ekpa has intervened, just leave that woman. That's all. When she was writing, did you see her write again? Did you see her talk those nonsense again? Because they know that I am mad. When they talk about madness, my own carry Siki sis.
Siki 12.
Siki 12. Siki 12. When they think that they are mad, I am more mad than like all the Nigerians combined together.
All right.
What other people cannot do, I will do it times 10. And I will still stand.
Okay, thank you, sir. The second question, which will come with two A and B. This talking about, this one is not a question. I just want to emphasize briefly. This Amaka, our sister you talked about, there's a current video she made, I think that yesterday or today, where she was angry with the IPOB DOS Nigeria West African Limited because they were telling her to make a brief video, a 5 minutes video, and send to them so that they can post it. And they were telling her to insult you, castigate you, and say that you must not interfere to her case again. I don't know if you have seen that video, but that video is online now. So that one apart. Then the second question is, in Cape Azua now, before we thought that because you talked about the fake siblings of Nnamdi Kanu. So before, initially we thought they have understood who is actually fighting for their brother's rule. Though somebody like me know their role, especially in Kenonuno, within Kenonama, we know their role on the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu. So I cannot be convinced in any way. But we thought they have calmed down all this while. But in Cape Azua, it seems like the devil has started rearing its ugly head. So my question is, do you think they have now come together again with the DOS West African Limited to carry out their second attack?
No. They have not come back together. As a matter of fact, Oyendumazin and the Kanu have warned them never to attack me again. But as you can see, the attack is still coming, which means they have no regard for him. Two, Nnamdi Kanu have also threatened and warned the one they call Uchechi never to utter a word against me again. And I challenge them to come on social media and bring her again on Radio Biafra to attack me. And then they will see the consequences of that. That is the latest.
Wow.
So, the one they call Meme is a car snatcher. Are you aware that he was locked up for 3 months? He was just released a few days ago. He was locked up for snatching a car. Of course, they claim that he bought the car, a snatch car. He didn't buy any car. He was part of the snatchers. He was locked up, detained for 3 good months. Did you hear it on social media? Did you hear it in any media? No, because they are part of those who kidnapped their brother in order to make money. Do you know that military Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped? This guy have built a White House. Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
You are aware of that, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now think about it.
Without walking, no.
Without walking. The same thing Hope Uzodinma, the one Igwe, which I exposed last time, Hope Uzodinma Igwe. He is involved in kidnapping. He is the one kidnapping people, and when they kidnap, they are accusing Biafrans. This man was arrested and is still locked up till today. Did you hear it in any media? They have transferred the man back to Imo State. I mentioned his name. I mentioned his name last time. He is kidnapping and killing people. There was a guy that came back from abroad. He went and kidnapped that guy and killed him. And this man is a right-hand man of Hope Uzodinma. Igwe of Obodo. And why are nobody talking about it? As I'm talking to you today, the man is still in detention. Because this is part of them. The same thing that happened to this man, Nnamdi Kanu brother. Nobody talked about it. No media. He was detained for 3 good months. No media. The same Igwe is still in detention. As I'm talking to you here now, Igwe is still detained. They have transferred him back to Owerri for kidnapping.
All right.
Now the issue. Okay. Then the issue of what would you talked about the issue of Amaka. Amaka own is that the government of Biafra, like we have done to every other person, we don't discriminate. Like we said, even if she don't support Biafra, we will fight for her. Even if she don't support Biafra, we will provide a lawyer for her. We want to use her to make a very big statement to Nigeria and to those who think they can cajole and bully Biafrans all over the world. The time is over. That time where you bully Biafrans is over. Except we don't know about it. Even if the person have attacked me before, I will be in the forefront of fighting for that person. As a Prime Minister of Biafra, that is me. Even if I have done it in the past, the Master Prophet that was making juju, everybody saw him making incantation. Simon Ekpa is going to die. He died, baby. Simon Ekpa, P2P, and P2P. At the end of the day, did I not build his channel on YouTube? Even when I don't have a YouTube channel today. I asked Biafrans to follow him so he can continue to do whatever he's doing on YouTube. But this is a man who was on social media making incantation against me. So it does not matter whether you support Biafra or not. Once you are a Biafran, anywhere in the world, and this Abike Debris and Nigerian government come for, I will be there to fight for you.
That's the heart of a gold, the heart of a leader. And that's Amaka.
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as they hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as they hot. You don't share as it be. Human rights lawyer asked Tinubu to immediately release the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, a lot of people thought that what concerns Kanu has been forgotten, but there is what is called the cry of the righteous, the heart of the righteous. When the cry of the righteous is awoken, it moves to touch other hearts, other good people, people who have good intention. And as you can see, human rights lawyers have come out demanding that the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with immediate effect. Yes, somebody might say, yes, it was not in my jurisdiction, it was not in my tenure that Kanu was detained. But now, he is the president, the power, the veto has been handed over to him, and nobody will still be blaming Muhammadu Buhari. The blame now will be on Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let's go down to the full detail of the information. Human rights lawyer Onyagocha has called on President Bola Tinubu to immediately and unconditionally release the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Onyagocha A former federal lawmaker from Imo State made the call in a statement made available to Sahara reporters on Tuesday titled President Bola Tinubu Free Nnamdi Kanu Unconditionally Now. He accused President Tinubu of using the case of unlawful and malicious detention of Nnamdi Kanu as a pawn on a chessboard, adding that this is time for him to free Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. He warned that Kanu's continued and unlawful detention was an affront on all Ndigbo and all lovers of freedom, regretting that Tinubu's attitude towards Ndigbo and most Nigerians since he got into power had been most conceding. Every aspect of your government manifests greed, criminality, and clueless, Onyagocha said. President Tinubu, I write on behalf of the silent majority of Ndigbo and lovers of freedom in Nigeria. Some of us worked hard to build the APC with you to bring about positive change in the country, but you and President Buhari turned the APC to a weapon of oppression and looting of the people's wealth, he stated. Arising from your dispute election against Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar, you have related with Ndigbo and most Nigerians as if we are a conquered people. Mr. President, be it known to you that neither Ndigbo nor any ethnic group has been conquered by you. We are free men and women, and we will resist you and your agents of subjugation. You have used the case of the unlawful and malicious detention of Nnamdi Kanu as a pawn on a chessboard. This is time for you to free Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. Your continued and unlawful detention of Nnamdi Kanu is an affront on all Ndigbo and all lovers of freedom. Mr. President, please be reminded that all those who have a hand in the kidnap, arrest, unlawful rendition, malicious prosecution, and illegal detention of Nnamdi Kanu starting from President Ruto of Kenya have been put to shame. Take every step necessary to release Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. This one is coming from the former lawmaker coming from Imo State, Uche Onyagocha. Ukonda Uche Onyagocha Kenedalamo Nwokike. It is not easy for a statesman to come out and speak the truth. And if you decide not to speak the truth, you die with the truth. Look at what just happened. At the first time when Kanu was extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria and incarcerated into the DSS detention starting from 2021 till date, that happened on July 2021. The Igbo statesman then Obiozo, later on Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, people like Ifeanyi Ubadem, they refused to come out to speak for their brother. They refused to come out to speak for their brother, to talk about him. Later on, Iwanyanwu took over office. He became the President General of Ohanese Ndigbo. They started their plans, how they are going to, make sure that Nnamdi Kanu comes out of the DSS detention. Even the present governor of Anambra State, they started making plans. They started using Kanu to chase clout, to bring Ndigbo closer to them. And at every point, at every time, at every junction, what these people do is to come to social media and tell the people how we have been fighting for Kanu, we are trying to meet the presidency, we are doing this. Then I was asking, the president of Ohanese Ndigbo, Iwanyanwu, as the president of Ohanese Ndigbo, you have the right to meet the president face to face. It's not even about writing letter to the president or sending a memo to the president. You have the right as president of Ohanese Ndigbo to go and meet the president face to face. It is your right, because these are the people you are representing. As a president of Ohanese Ndigbo, you are just like a president to Ndigbo. So, but these Igbo leaders, I don't know whether they are doing it out of guile. Too much. I don't know whether they are doing it out of guile, or maybe they are just doing it because they want to do it, or maybe It's because of the money. They don't want to speak about the sitting government because of one business or the other that they have. But the question is, now, where is Emmanuel Iwanyang? Where is Ifeanyi Uba? Where are these people? They are nowhere to be found. They are gone and forgotten. Now, Uhuru of Kenya is now suffering his own shame too. I mean, President Ruto of Kenya, in whose tenure this thing happened, in your government, in your tenure, you were there, people came into your country and extraordinary renditioned a man who came into your country with another passport. They whisked the man away from your country, and when you were asked, your country could not give any account, but everybody knew that the last place Nnamdi Kanu landed was in Kenya. After 8 years, 8 days, Kanu was nowhere to be found until he was found, and he was able to explain what had happened to him after he was beaten, battered, broken. Now, and I am asking, what type of government are these African leaders operating? The government that makes sure that the people are suppressed, the government that makes sure that the people does not have the right to exercise their franchise rights, that people does not have the right to exercise their political rights. Yes, they told us that your voter's card is your power, but you see them buying themselves into power. They bought themselves into power. Now in Kenya, there is protest. Now in Nigeria, there is protest. And what is the modus operandi? What is the cause of the protest? It is because the people are angry. There is hunger, there is starvation, there is scarcity of wealth, scarcity of food, scarcity of all forms of social amenities, which is supposed to be the first work of the government. Now, my question is, what is even the work of the government? Of course, you know that we have the government as a mercenary and we have the government as a body. I'm talking about the mercenaries that run the government. What is their work? These people earn their salaries in millions. They just come to the House of Senate, deliberate, do this, deliberate, they earn in millions. But after the deliberation, after cutting out the budget for the year, the question is, what is this budget being used for? That's the question you ask yourself. Sometimes you should ask yourself, as a citizen in Nigeria, what has the government actually done for you? Your parents paid your school fees from primary to university, or somehow maybe your parents don't have, you are the one that sponsored yourself and you graduated.
Thanks for tuning in to Smart Okason TV show. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to keep the intellect flowing.